Hey,
Hey.
how are you?
Sorry. Confusion.
How are you? All good?
I'm good.
Long
Yeah,
time?
how are you?
All good, all good. Long time no see?
Yeah, you too. It's, sounds like you've been doing really well though, so I think
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I mean, it's been good. It's been good. How about you? How are you doing? How's Kalen doing? Where is he?
He's in his room. Hey, Kaylee, will you get your brother, please? Yeah, he's hanging out in his room. Pretty well. Just kind of trucking along day to day. Lots of stuff with work, school. Kaylin's sister moved in with us.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a son over there? Kaylee, will you go get your brother, please? Sorry. But yeah, just been kind of doing our thing. Kalen's been doing JavaScript in his schoolwork, which is really neat.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's just kind of doing that. We played with was it Pie Game?
Replace Pi games. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
that's
I
the
think
module.
so.
Those are the tools for creating games in Python.
Yeah. So we did that. You gonna say hi?
Mr. Kalen, I've missed you, buddy. How are you, man?
I said he missed you. How are you? Good.
Good?
Yeah. Good.
Oh, good?
Good.
How are you doing? How's your Python skills?
How are your Python skills?
Getting better.
Getting... I missed you, man. I missed you, man. It's been a long time since we've played Portal, man. Come on.
It has. It has. Yeah, we've been playing all kinds of other random games. I told you about the farmer is better place.
I just downloaded it. I'm gonna test it out now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's the progression. I think is really interesting. So Kalen's been working on that. It's really cool. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think he's like, whoa. For him, it's like a lifetime since.
It's been a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Here, let me see something. Okay.
Hi, Kalen.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes.
How are you, man?
I guess me.
How are you doing? You know, I still haven't forgotten all the times that you threw me in the lava in Portal, yeah? I still remember those. Yeah? Keep that in mind. I still remember those. I still remember when you closed down the portal and made me fall in the lava. I still have that. So, yeah. Don't think that the time will move on. No, I still haven't moved on. I still hold the grudge.
What about the spike crusher?
Oh yeah, that one as well. Yeah. Yeah, I still have all of those memories. They're here. I'm not gonna forget. I'm gonna get you back for those.
Will you now?
I will. Either in Portal or somewhere else. I'm gonna get you back. I will get you back.
I would like to see you try.
Well, definitely. All right.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah. I honestly, like, as soon as I started like talking about the game, I missed him a lot. I mean, we've spent so much time. All right. Anyway, I'm going to ask you just a few questions. You can answer me as truthfully as you want. The bad stuff I will edit out, so don't worry about. No, I'm joking. Of course,
Of course.
Yeah. All right. So I wanted to ask, like, how was Kalen's experience? Just as a starting point, how did he feel during the lessons and so on? As your feedback.
Yeah, Kalen absolutely loved them. It wasn't one of those things where, like, he dreaded that today we have to get up and do this. Like, he was always really excited and really enjoyed getting to like meet with you and have his lessons, and then he enjoyed getting to like play some games afterwards if you guys were both available, and like he just really enjoyed interacting with you, and the logic. It was less about the language and more about the logic principles that you kind of gave him for how to solve problems. and he still uses those in his classes today in the new game that he found. It's neat to see like yeah, we can help him debug because he understands these things, these concepts. So
Great. I'm very happy because we focused a lot on the challenges, and I always like told him, "Come on, do it. Come on." He's like, "No." I'm like, "Come on, do it. Try it." So that was good. What did he learn overall?
Like I said, for the biggest thing, I think that he learned the concepts of programming, and kind of not necessarily just Python as a language, but what are when do you use loops and whiles and ifs, and what are the tools that we have when programming, and how do we apply them to different situations? And so I see him doing that, sometimes just making jokes in like, if while this, I will that. And I'm just like, kid, you dork.
He had the habit of like just getting 999s, copying them, and then filling the entire screen. And then like,
that's about right.
and then running the code, and we would just like sit and watch, and I would like give him that break. Good. What do you believe he liked the most?
He got a real sense of accomplishment. I think when his dad and I tried to teach him, despite everything he and I know, we couldn't explain it in a way that he could understand. I think he got very frustrated, and so the sense of accomplishment and understanding, and like getting really excited when he made a program that ran and did what he wanted. He was always so excited to show us, and like, oh, you want to come see my program? You want to come see the little game that I made? Like, and even a couple of your videos, he went on and like followed along with those to do, what was it? I forget which video it was. It might have been the cryptography. The Caesar cipher.
Yeah, Caesar cipher. Exactly.
Yeah. And so, he's so proud and like wants to show off this thing that he wrote, and I love that.
Very nice. I wish I had more. Like I made more of these types of projects if I knew that was what he enjoyed. Do you think, or how do you think, him learning Python and programming in general prepares him for the future?
Well, I mean, you can see it just in his school curriculum. There are STEM and computer courses that, despite what the language it is specifically, you're still using those same data structures and kind of algorithms that you learn in Python. And Python's a really easy language to learn those concepts in, because it's very human readable when you look at it. And so he's just been breezing through his JavaScript class, his previous like programming class. It's something that's not going to go away. And I think that more and more people, like, you're going to want to be able to know, at least understand what a machine is doing, and this kind of helps him along that path. So
I couldn't agree more with you, because this is exactly what I always tell like students and parents. It's this is a very nice quote that I heard from somebody on Twitter. It's the illiterate of the future will be those that don't know how to code. I feel like it's absolutely true, because at some point it's not just about reading and writing normal language. You'll have to know how to interact with the machine, regardless of AI, regardless of everything. You have to know what an if statement is, how the computer thinks of those things.
Yep.
What's a loop? Just understanding how something is done multiple times in a loop. That's very important.
Well, even if you're writing code with like GitHub's Codepilot, you need to explain your problem in such a way that they kind of logically understand what it is. Like write a function that we're given a this that has this feature. For every one of these, we're going to replace this with that, and being able to phrase it in a way that makes it easier for the AI to interpret is going to make it more effective, like produce a more effective and accurate result. And it helps to be able to understand how computers speak in order to do that. So.
Exactly. This is something that like I always also thought, because I've had this discussion with many people, like why should we learn at this point? And like I was saying, okay, let's say you're a baker, and we're a bit off subject, but I like to discuss that with you because you're a programmer as well. And you know, like the whole buzz about like programming will go away and stuff. So I was telling, like, if you're a baker and let's say you just want to tell the super advanced AI, just make me a website that does this and this. But if you don't know the basics of, let's say, what a database is and how you could connect your whatever database using SQL, like you wouldn't even know how to tell him what you want. Well, the AI, or tell them, or whatever. The AI what you want. You're just like, oh, I want to add this and this, and the AI might think you just want to add images. You can, so you need to have this. You need to be literate, as we've said, in programming, in those concepts, to properly do the prompt engineering, as they're calling it.
Well, and if you think about it with, with customers, people who hire programmers, there's that joke that, they don't actually know what they want. They kind of tell you what they want. But really, we end up having to kind of interpret and extrapolate what they want. And computers aren't good at that sort of imagining. We need to be a little bit more specific, because otherwise they're going to produce the wrong thing, and you do that over and over again. So if your customer knows how to talk in a language that the programmers understand, it's easier for the programmers to give the customer what they want, and it's going to be the exact same thing
with computers.
With AIs, yeah.
Nice, very nice. I love that take. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it because people that don't program are coming up to me like, hey, you're gonna be out of a job. Could that start, like, I don't know, doing tattoos or building buildings? I'm like, no, trust me, like, this is not going away.
Someone still has to be able to tell the AI what the customer wants.
Exactly.
Not going to be the customer.
Exactly. A question that I wanted to ask, this is related to the one-on-one sessions, is how did the sessions fit into Kalen's routine and schedule and so on?
He's very routine oriented, and so it worked out really well because they were consistent, and at the same time each week, but you were very flexible, so it worked out really well, because especially given the time difference, it helps when everyone can be flexible, and so it just kind of worked beautifully, especially because for him it was the morning, and so it's just kind of a good way to kind of start out his late morning. So
okay, good. How do you feel now that he started like doing programming in school? Do you feel like his confidence is much higher, or at least with the after learning?
He understands what he's doing. It's not the frustration of I don't understand. I mean, he still gets frustrated if he doesn't understand why something isn't working the way he wants. The other day he was playing the Python game, and it was like, why isn't it doing why isn't this doing what I want it to do? I was like, oh, well, that's because it's doing what you told it to do. So walk me through this. Tell me what you told it to do. Now, what you want it to do, tell me what you told it to do. And as he was going through, boom, he got it. Like, he realized exactly what his mistake was. And so there's still that sort of frustration, but it's not just the frustration of like, I don't get it, and I've known a lot of people in college who just like, they can't wrap their brain just around the shape of what it is they're doing, and he gets it. It's really nice to see that, he can do a lot of these things and he only has to come to us when like he's running, he's hit a wall. You know, you go to your coworkers or peers when you like, all right, I'm stuck. I'm seeing this wrong. Can I get some more eyes? And he does that with us, but he doesn't have to come to us for every single step because he's got the confidence and the capability to just kind of take it and go.
Great.
And so it's setting him up for what is very much like in the future. He also gets the frustration when things don't work, which prepare him for that future too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's inevitable. Like, it doesn't matter what your level of programming is. You're always gonna get to some point, and you're like, what the heck is happening? And then it turns out there's a semicolon missing somewhere, and it's just.
Oh God. Yeah, we won't go there.
Yeah, there's a semicolon missing somewhere, and then two weeks later, 12 senior programmers later, it's like,
yeah, you find it. Yes, yeah.
All right. I mean, those are basically the things that I wanted you to ask. I wanted to ask you. Do you have any thoughts, any things you'd like to say? I know it's been a while since we've finished the lessons, but anything you have to say?
You know, I think you guys worked together for about a year straight, and I mean, it was great. It was great for him. He really enjoyed it. Like I said, he's learned a ton. I'm glad to hear that you're not doing the teaching anymore. I was toying with the idea of asking Kyle if we wanted to put Kaylee through it too. She's actually, I think she took some programming in her public school that she was in. So, but yeah, it was a great experience, and I, especially since you're the first person I had used through the original service. I think it was just a great experience, and you know, despite being so far away physically, it, you know, didn't really matter, and I thought that was a beautiful thing. You know, being able to have someone really talented who likes to teach, who can teach. It's hard to find someone like that in your backyard. So, you know, the fact that we live in a time when this is possible, I love it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And by the way, if sorry, what's your daughter's name? Kaylee. Okay, so if Kaylee wants to learn, I will personally teach her, of course. For sure. Of course.
I'll keep that in mind.
Of course. I was just searching like when we started. It was on December 19th.
Right around Christmas.
Yeah, December 19th, 2022.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's almost 2 years. One and a half, almost 2 years. I mean, yeah, that was a long time ago. I saw Kalen grow. Yeah.
No, and it's great because, like I said, he's still using that stuff in his in his current schoolwork, and you know, he's got a really good handle on it, which, you know.
Yeah, we covered some of the more advanced parts, which I felt didn't like fully stick with him, but I think like later on down the line, of course, the things that he's done, he solved a lot of things, he's seen a lot of things. Once he sees them again, it's gonna click much easier than if it was like the first time. Especially like things like dictionaries, which were like a bit of an like advanced topic for him to comprehend. Like lists, okay, strings, okay, for loops, all of these dictionaries. I felt like there was just a little bit.
Well, and especially they're called different things in different languages, but it's essentially they kind of
exactly,
basically equivalent. So it's been fantastic. So
thank you, I appreciate that, and I honestly loved teaching Kalen. Like from the bottom of my heart, it was such an enjoyable experience. Not at all times, to be fair. Sometimes they were like, come on, bro, do that challenge, come on, man. But no, overall.
He's definitely got an issue of like when something's hard, he wants to throw his hands up. So, you know, but you pushed him through a lot of it, and it's definitely his confidence with us. He loves that the little drone Python game. Like, he thinks it's really, really fun, and I don't think he would think that if we were just like, all right, here you go. I know you don't really know how to program, but
Exactly. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see how it works and try to make something really fun, like and with challenges and all those things, if I can figure it out, because I have no idea what it is. I just downloaded it. I'm gonna check it out, see if I can like make something like challenges, something like big and huge, and just give him that for him to try and do, and like yeah.
Oh, you send him a challenge. You can make him do it. You're like, hey, Mr. Michael sent this. Can you solve this problem?
Yeah, exactly. I've made a lot of exercises since then that cover like from the complete beginner to more advanced topics. I would love to like send them his way, and then he can get frustrated. Let me know.
I love it.
And we can solve it. And I have all the code, and I have everything. All right, Katie, thank you so much for this. Even though it has been a time, but I loved reconnecting, and I loved seeing Kalen again. And I'll try to keep in touch as much as possible. If I'm ever in the US for any reason, I don't know, maybe I'll try to get in contact, because honestly, like, you have a lovely family.
Thank you.
And the way that you've raised Kalen is so amazing. Even like his respect, his routine, his overall energy, and he's just a very, very nice, like, at this age boy. Like, he's very nice. He's like very, I don't know how to describe it. Like, he's like focused. Like, at his age, like, I was nowhere near that. Like, I was a crazy kid. I would run around. Like, I was still astounded that he's so young, because at his age, I'm like, there's no way. Like, when you told me his age, I was like, no way is he gonna sit down and learn Python. And then, because
well, after having his dad and me get frustrated trying to teach him, I think you were a breath of fresh air.
Yeah. I did my best, and I think at some point, like, I found his like breaking point, and I always tried like to take him 2 steps down from that place, but always trying to push him, making sure that he's enjoying, like, keeping things fun, and like with
enjoyed but challenged.
Of course.
Challenged a little bit, make you feel just a little bit uncomfortable, because you feel great when you see that you can get past that. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, and I always, like, whenever he did something, I try to emphasize it as much as possible, like, whoa, you did this, like, yeah, let's go, and we would start dabbing and stuff. I'm also, I'm very childish, like, for a 28-year-old. I'm so childish. That's why I enjoyed it. So. Yeah, I mean, all of my like relatives, their kids, like, I spend the time with them, like, whoa, and we'd start dabbing together. It's good. It's good that you never like witnessed any of that. All right.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, and have a great evening.
You too. Bye bye.